Morning, Friday, November 14th, 2025. I'm Larissa. Oh my god. Here we are. Here we are. Fat Bitch Diary, sipping from skulls, skipping from tulls. Drinking from skulls. Here we are. Yeah. Anyway. So yesterday, oh my god, the rain. So much rain. It rained a lot more than they said it was going to rain, huh? It did. The rain was supposed to, like, they had projected that the rain was going to pull out, move out, like, around, like, between noon and 2. It rained all day. It rained all damn day. It did. I don't know, it rained off and on all night. It's not actively raining right now, but I'll tell you, it is pea soup out there. The windows are all fogged, and it's, like, thick moisture. And it is my hurt. Oh, God. Oh. So yesterday, went into the gallery for a while, went to the studio to work. You know, I have these porcelain tests I'm doing right now, slip casting tests. We'll see how they look when I go in today. So the first one was too thin, right? Now there's other two. We'll see. Well, see, that's the thing about porcelain, is that it can be thin, right? Oh, we'll see how it goes. The thinner it is, the more like translucent it is once it's fired, because it has a high silica content. So it's like almost, it's very glass-like. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So I got those going on. And I got more stuff up on the website. And, doing this other material test. We'll see how it looks when I go in today, because that'll be a big difference. There could potentially be a big difference depending on what it is. But I got these new shirts that I was real excited about, right? Hemp shirts that are so lovely and have wonderful, are beautiful shirts. These beautiful t-shirts. Oh, they're so good that they do not respond well to my graphics application. And it's just it's I mean, I appreciate it. It's like this amazing irony, but we'll see. Like, oh, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I go in today and see how it is. I got another chapter written in the book. Oh, it was hard though. I don't know. Writing yesterday was hard going for me. Pulling teeth, you know. I guess maybe it's just because like it had been flowing so well. I was doing like 2, even 3 chapters a day, and yesterday it was just 1 chapter, and I was like, oh, just one? It's like pushing out a hard little turd, right? Yeah. So I got a chapter done. Oh, and I got some emails I need to answer, and I have something I need to write. Something else I need to write, something technical I need to write. And oh my God. Oh. My fatness. So once I got a bunch of work, like physical work done, not writing work, physical work done at the gallery, then I came home instead of just writing at the gallery. Because I could write from home, and the rain was just like really coming down. And when I left yesterday, I was like, oh, Omar didn't drive into work. He just worked from home because he didn't want to take 17. And I was glad when I didn't go out on 17, but just like the roads off of our back here in our backwoods mountain neighborhood, there were branches down. There's one house up here that got all these like shrubs that are like a sound block, dust block, hedgerow, next to the road. And people have a lot of those around here, who are out on the more main road. They don't maintain them. They just let them go wild. They don't trim them back or nothing. And anyway, there was a whole bunch of stuff that was just like falling over, you know. It's the first big rain, and this is like the most dangerous time for down trees. I mean, it's dangerous for down trees all season, but the first rain or two is the most dangerous time because the ground is hard and the substrate doesn't readily absorb, which is why we put in this retaining wall and why I designed it the way I designed it, because it slows the rain instead of like washing off the light dusty top bit and making that slurry that can slide in a road. It holds the rain in place, holds the water in place, and gives it more time to soak down into the substrate, right? Well, uh, there were branches, big old branches down everywhere, and there were a couple little slides and stuff, and I was glad he wasn't out. He hadn't driven out because it was pouring really, really hard at rush hour time. And 17 is always a mess. 17 is always a mess. So I was glad. I was glad, but I came home. I guess, I don't know, it was like 2:30, 2:30, 3 o'clock, 2:30, around that time. Between 2:30 is when I headed out. It was still raining so much, and it was raining when I got here, when I got home, and continued to rain. And then for dinner last night, well, I have laundry going. He needs to bring up the basket for me to put it away. I can't carry the basket. That's the other thing. I was talking about worrying about going down the stairs. I used to be able to carry the laundry baskets up and down the stairs, and I can't do that anymore either. He has to do it. So I got stuff folded down there he needs to bring up. But like, um, our house is built in an old riverbed, and so when the rain comes through, a lot of times we get water down there on the foundation. And plus, there's a big crack through the slab. There's a big crack through the slab from the Loma Prieta, and water comes up through that crack too, up from under the house. So we have a little bit of water down there. I put a fan on it. I mean, it just flows through, Anyway, so for dinner, I made the pilaf. Made the pilaf that I was wanting. The George's Coney Island rice pilaf. Yeah. Yeah, so I made that. And then I had salad and tzatziki and flatbread. And the salad was pea shoots and fresh pea shoots and beets and pepperoncini and shallot and cucumber. And I still had a little bit of flatbread from the other day, so we each had a piece of flatbread to go with it. And then with the pilaf, I didn't make proper kebabs. I didn't make kebabs. I didn't go through all that business. I didn't feel like taking out the griddle and all that stuff and having to crack the window and the smoke alarm going off, whatever. So instead, I had some. There's a chicken substitute product that I like. It's corm. It's a fungus product. It's a fungus product, but it's not laboratory altered, right? It's like a chopped up, reconstituted patty made of the mycelia. It's not like the Impossible Burger, right? Where it's like crazy lab generated. Anyway, I had corn corn fillets, and I air fried those for a little bit with some king oyster mushrooms and an onion, small onion, Yeah. So that with the Coney Island style pilaf, which is, it's oh, it's almost like rice aroni. I mean, it's not like a biryani or like an Afghani or Kazakh pilaf. I mean, it has some similarities. So it's rice and noodle like orzo, or you can get small little noodles or whatever. I use orzo, and you stir those in in the butter first until they're glossy and the noodles start to brown, and then you add in all of your seasonings and stuff and the water, and then you stir it kind of like risotto, or you let it sit and then you stir it kind of like risotto a few times. Well, risotto you stir constantly, but you have to keep adding in liquid, if you don't, because it cooks off or whatever. And so you get this, and I put in saffron and stuff in it, and then I have has some carrot and onion and garlic and parsley and peas, and it gets all stirred through, and it's kind of fluffy. And then there's a red sauce, a simple red sauce that goes on it. That's what we had for dinner last night. It was good. It was. I wanted that pilaf so bad. I've been thinking about that. I hadn't had that in a long time. When I worked at the Coney Island, I used to eat that sometimes. The rice pilaf. No, have a salad with a side of rice pilaf with the pilaf sauce. Yeah. Mm. Anyway, like, I don't know. There's probably some name for it in Greek or whatever, because it's not, like I said, it's not like traditional Middle Eastern pilaf, right? Which is done browning the meat and in that great big like steel iron wok kind of thing, you know, and the carrots and the onions, and then you throw the rice on top and all the juices, and then you stir it when it's all done, right? Fluff it up, serve the chunks of meat on top with fresh tomato and onion, right? Like, I said sauce. It says tomato sauce on it. And like I said, it's a real simple tomato sauce. So, anyway, there's leftover pilaf down there in the fridge. Going to work today. Going to work today and check on those ceramics tests, and then I have a bunch of shit I need to do. Getting the photographs and the website stuff done yesterday was a big deal. I had to be at the gallery to do that, right? Because all the stuff's at the gallery to photograph. Oh, anyway, here we are in the California rainforest. Yeah, the redwoods are a rainforest. We are. It is technically a rainforest environment. I live in the rainforest like a monkey. Yeah. Mm. Oof. I just hurt real bad. My joints. Wah. Take an ibuprofen. It doesn't do anything. No, it just tears up my stomach. I don't know. I can take, if my cramps, on the days when my cramps are really, really, really bad and I have to go out, right? I'll take ibuprofen. Um, but the ibuprofen doesn't do anything for the joint pain. No, not at all. Oh, oh, yeah. So I do my CBD tea, which is like enough to take the edge off of the pain. What are I going to do for dinner tonight? I don't know. Maybe I'll bring home burritos. Burritos. You want some burritos? Oh my God. Some burritos. Some burritos. Oh, Omar might have to have himself a vegetable burrito because he does not need to be eating the chorizo. It's so greasy. It's so bad for his cholesterol. Needs more beans and fiber. Eat the beans. Anyway. I don't know. Yeah. So, I guess that's everything. I guess it's everything. Oh, finish my tea, lay back down for a little bit. Oh, I was hurting so bad last night that we went to bed early. It was like 8:45, 9 o'clock, something like that. Got in bed. I laid in bed for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, just trying to find a position where I was comfortable. And I don't know, I had some strange dreams and stuff. I've been having weird dreams lately. I've been having really weird dreams. And I fell asleep. I finally fell asleep really, really hard, like around 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. Slept nice and really, really hard. Well, Omar's alarm goes off at like 4:30. So his alarm went off. He got up. I slept through his alarm, right? That's how hard I was sleeping. And then he brings me my tea and like wakes me up. I said, "Tea's here." I'm like, can't you just wait a little bit longer to bring the tea? Give me another hour to sleep. No, I'm grateful he brings the tea. Because like I said, I can't go down those stairs until I'm able to move better, to not fall through the window. Anyway. Mwah.